morning. My name's Leanne Peters. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook and Temple of Balance on YouTube. And I'm here to pull some cards and share some guidance for Thursday and Friday. So I think the wind seems to be bringing the traffic. We've got a highway just not far away from here. So there seems to be a lot of trucks and traffic this morning, so I think the wind's kind of blowing in from the east, which is strange. So there might be a bit of traffic this morning. So welcome. I trust this video finds you well. I want to send out a big extra special welcome to my Temple of Balance patrons, my Pillar of Light members, and all of those of you who support my work through my website. Thank you so much for your support. Your support helps me keep being here, so I'm so grateful. We've been here over 19 years now. So we're moving towards our 20th birthday in February 2025. And there are some big events coming up, so I'll be opening those in July. So keep your eye out. And if you've got requests for events, if you'd like to come to Tasmania and there is something specific that you would like to do with me, then now is your time to email and let me know your requests so that I can consider those for our month of events for February. So I'm coming to you live now from Tasmania, Australia, where it is Thursday the 7th of March. Yes, I got the date right. Thursday the 7th of March, and the time is 7:03 a.m. And it's a little chilly, but it's nice sitting out here. We've had really hot days and quite cold nights, so the season is changing. So welcome. If you're new to watching, welcome. What I'm going to be doing is using my combined oracle cards. These I've got two decks combined here that I created, the Speed of Light Oracle in the black and the Animal Kingdom Oracle cards in the green with the ladybug. And I'll be using this deck of 110 cards to find the best cards that we need for Thursday and Friday. I'll also be pulling a theme card for those 2 days as well. So I'm not pulling cards for individuals. This is general guidance for everyone. So I trust that you've been led here for a reason. What that reason is up to you to figure out as you listen and as you receive whatever guidance that you need. And as far as the accuracy of this is something that the best way to figure out accuracy is to actually look back. So go back to my Tuesday, Wednesday video if you want to see how that fit into your life. If you're new to my work, if I was new to my work and I was just sort of seeing how it resonated with me, I'd be listening, I'd be open-minded, but I'd also be listening back. I'd be listening back and looking where the guidance that I shared fits in for my life. The guidance that I shared for myself fits into my life, and that's the way you build a trust in the information and a trust in the cards and a trust in this that I'm offering you. So don't take my word for it. Look and see how it fits into your life. It may resonate, it may not. It's not for everyone. Good morning, Anita and Karen and Belinda and Cora's here. And Jasmine and Belinda says spring is on the way in Norway. That sounds exciting. So enjoy your springtime as we move out of our warm weather. Anita says autumn's on its way here, so the temperatures are starting to drop. Yeah, we're definitely having cooler night temperatures here, but the days have been probably, just as hot as the summer. It's quite interesting. Thank you. Thanks, Jasmine. Okay, Janine's here too. Good morning. All right, let's get started. So I'm shuffling the cards. Now I trust in my cards and I trust in the way that I choose my cards. The way I choose my cards is most likely different from the way you choose yours, and that's okay. You choose yours the way you want to, and I choose mine the way I want to. And this way works for me, and I trust your way works for you. So the way I do it, just because it's different, doesn't mean it's wrong. So I do it the way that I feel is best for me. So I'm shuffling the cards and I'm asking the cards to show the majority of us, what do we need to know for Thursday, the 7th of March? So the best card for Thursday the 7th of March, I trust 100% that the best card will find its way to the top of the deck, is this. Hi Helena and Jacoba, welcome. We've got this for Thursday. Look at this, the butterfly. This is a fantastic card, card 6. It says, "A heart opening, freedom, passion, and action." This is a dreamy sort of card. She's dreaming, she's thinking, she's got ideas perhaps coming in, she's thinking ahead, she's perhaps fantasizing about different things. Maybe she's visualizing how she wants something that hasn't manifested yet to be. There's little grounding in this card, but there's lots of kind of daydreaming, a bit of a dreamy energy, which can be good. It's not usually good to be in that place for an extended period because it can be very ungrounding. But if we're pretty grounded in general, then having days of, dreaming big and daydreaming a bit and imagining this and visualizing that can actually be a good thing. It's an open mind. Oh, I hear a kookaburra laughing. Don't know if you can hear it. This is also highlighting an open heart. This is a big open heart. I mean, the heart is so open it looks like a big set of butterfly wings. So butterfly is a symbol of transformation and a change. Perhaps it's taking place within our own hearts. Maybe we are changing and we're shifting and we can see that perhaps quite clearly. Or maybe on Thursday, if we have a moment or two to reflect over the last year or over the last 6 months, we may see, or even over the last few weeks if we've been through some big things, we might reflect back and look and realise how much we've actually changed and transformed, and especially in our heart, especially in the deep personal parts of ourselves. So that can be quite exciting. Now these butterfly wings, they're like sails on a yacht, and they're here to pick up the energy, pick up the chi, pick up the life force, pick up the air and the wind as it pushes, as the universe moves us forward. As it's just like being in a river and we're trusting in the current and we just float and we let the current take us, probably out to sea or wherever the current's going to take us. It's where the energy of life moves us. So we're being encouraged to really trust in where we're going, trust in the movement of life and the movement of the universe. And it's not usually, in fact I can't remember it ever being beneficial to try and swim against the current in life. It's sometimes best to surrender and just trust and let the current take us. So there is movement, there is action that's potentially available to us if we're feeling motivated to take action, to get maybe start putting our dreams into reality, what we've been thinking, the ideas and visual and daydreaming of how we imagine maybe life can shift or improve for us. Might be a good day on Thursday to start putting those ideas into action. Some of the ideas we have, in fact most of the ideas we have, are not going to pan out into anything. And this is something I've had to learn over the years because I'm a very ideas person, but I'm also a very action-orientated person. And I realise I just cannot physically manifest through action all of the ideas that I have. So there's probably 5% of my ideas that I actually bother taking into form these days, whereas before it might have been 50%. But it just gets too much. So, oh, hello, we've got a friend here. So, let's discern what's the best for us in regards to what to take action on and where to go in our life, what we want to bring forward. Let's think it through in a real practical way. This is Puss. Puss adopted us some years ago. She hung around for about a year. And then I thought, well, I think she's here to stay. So she's here to stay. She's getting pretty old now. And so she's just come to say a quick hello, it looks like. And she'll go off on her merry way and look for a sunbeam if she doesn't get too hot. So that's our guidance for Thursday. The butterfly. Heart opening action. Passion, freedom. Freedom of the heart, freedom of the mind. Because if we're bogged down with stress and pressure and worry, it's very hard to tap into new ideas and visions and daydreams and potential improvements for our life. So if we're majorly stressed out, it's going to close our mind, which we need an open mind to be able to visualize or imagine new potentials for ourselves. So, welcome everybody. Let's now look for the best card for Friday. It's Friday the 8th of March. Feels like a nice day actually, the 8th of March. So Friday the 8th, and the best card for the majority of us is this. It's Animal Kingdom Oracle. And we have the horse, yes. Oh, so we've got the butterfly, which is quite motivating, quite action orientated, and the horse, the stallion here, is very motivating. So we've got card 1 for the 8th. Now card 1s tend to be new beginnings, so there might be something fresh and new that comes up for us on Friday. We might find ourselves quite motivated, quite dreamy, quite action orientated on Thursday, yet on Friday maybe we're ready now to put whatever idea we want to, or whatever thought that we want to try out and bring into form, that we think that through and we figure out how to bring it into form in our life. Some things pan out, some things fizz out during the process of manifestation, and that's okay. Sometimes we're working out and we're figuring out without realizing it how to get to a better idea or a better path or a better place. So card 1, the stallion. And the stallion, the sun's starting to rise. The stallion says to untie yourself, to set your wild spirit free. So where is your wild, free spirit that you have? Where is it feeling trapped or constricted or restrained or held back or hidden? Just often we do these things to ourselves. So sometimes too it's about letting those or releasing the ties that we've put around ourselves. Could be mental ties, could be physical ties or physical limitations. Basically limitations, insecurities can tend to bind us up and hold us back and pin us down and tie us down. So if we were a wild stallion, if we were a wild horse, wanting to be wild and free within the confines and the boundaries and the order of society, and this card is highlighting that maybe we had become tamed, maybe we'd been collected from the wild and put into our pen and tamed. Maybe over the years we've become less of our wild free spirit and we've become pessimistic or sad or unstable, maybe even moving away from ourselves. So in some ways it feels like these couple of days is opportunity and there's energy around to support this, for us to really tap into a part of ourselves that we perhaps have put aside just to get on with life. And maybe there's a part of us that's wanting to come out again now, like a spark that's like a light within us that's sparking and sparking and sparking, and it's trying to get our attention, and maybe we don't know what to do with it yet, and maybe that's part of that dreamy energy. If we're fairly open in the mind and in the heart, then maybe that will open us up to what this spark is, or how we can bring this spark, how we can let this spark catch light and bring fire and passion and life back into ourselves and our life again and our relationships. So again, this card, like the butterfly, is highlighting action. So it's a great day, these next couple of days, to get things done, to be proactive, be productive, get focused and do what needs to be done. Let's tie up the things that are necessary that we don't probably really want to do perhaps first, and then give ourselves a bit of space and time to do something that we really enjoy doing if we have that time. So the stallion, very motivating, and let's see where this energy takes us. Hello everybody, thank you for joining me today. Okay, I'm going to pull a theme card in just a moment, but before I do, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. If you have enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button. please show us some love. Please comment, please share if you're inspired to. And if you'd prefer to connect more privately, then please send us a message through our website. So if you'd like to learn more about my cards here that I created, you can work with them separately or together like I love to do. Then you can learn more about them on my website at templeofbalance.com.au. I've just released some porcelain earrings, not these, some other ones that I made, some little bell-shaped ones on my ceramics website. And my porcelain necklaces that I was going to upload, I forgot. I've put them in storage, which I'm collecting tomorrow, so I don't have them yet to put up online. But there'll be 2 similar to this coming up probably over the weekend. They feel beautiful to wear. So if you want to learn more about what I've got going on, if you want to browse my ceramics or card decks or explore, I've got 19 years of resources on my website. So have a look at templeofbalance.com.au. Your support is essential in me being able to stay here. So if you haven't supported for a while, or if you've never supported, then please consider purchasing on my website, because that helps me be able to keep doing this work. So thank you very, very much, and thank you for your support. Okay, let's now find the best theme card. I'm very interested to see what this is and what this wants to add to these 2 cards that we've already got. So there's definitely an action theme. So there's a forward momentum theme. There's a feeling active, feeling motivated potentially in our body, or a mind at least, staying focused and perhaps physically backing that up with action. So that's certainly a theme for both. There's a lot of movement, a lot of direction that's potentially there for us to harness if we can get our head out of the way, get our lower thoughts out of the way, and harness this active, directional, moving energy. So the best card for the theme for the majority of us for Thursday and Friday, that's the 7th and the 8th of March 2024, is, we'll go with this. It's the speed of light. What is it? Well, I'll be. This is funny. If you just joined in, this was our card for Thursday, or this is our card for Thursday, because it still is. And I don't think I can remember this ever happening since I've gone back to the 2 to 3 days of cards that I pull for each day. I've been waiting for repeat cards to come up, and they haven't. And I'm pretty sure it's not happened, because it was something I was keeping an eye out for. So this has now happened. We have our Thursday card for the theme. So this is highlighting, well, first of all, I'll just tell you about this card just in case you just came in. It's card 6, called Butterfly, and it says heart opening, freedom, passion and action. So this is double emphasizing this energy that I've talked about already for Thursday. I don't want to repeat myself, but let's yeah, so it feels perhaps a little ungrounded, a little dreamy for our theme for Thursday and Friday, but double emphasised for Thursday because we've got the double cards of the same coming up. So we might feel a bit ungrounded. We might go off on real, fantasies of, thought. What if this, and it trails on to some pie in the sky thing. So, that might not necessarily be a bad thing. It's just working out then, discerning which of the ideas are worth taking action on, and when we get to know ourselves better, when we know the way we bring things into life, or the way we manage our life, the way we do things, then it's going to be easier for us to pluck out the ideas that do have potential and let the other ideas just float away like a balloon or a cloud floating away from us. That sometimes ideas lead to other ideas that lead to other ideas that lead to the idea that is the one to land on. So, for me, I like to be open to these things, but also I trust myself that I can pick and choose the one or the ones that I want to bring into form into my life. So there might be a lot of ideas, a lot of visions, a lot of fantasies, a lot of ungroundedness, a lot of thinking things through and feeling things through that feels quite uplifting. There is a lot of action, again, that I've already talked about, but this is more amplified now. So let's get proactive. Let's not waste a minute over Thursday and Friday. Let's see how much we can physically do and mentally, because our mind and our body work together. So if we can if we can mentally focus and physically back that up, we could really move a lot of stuff and do a lot of things Thursday and Friday. If we procrastinate and we try and talk ourselves out of it and we stay closed, then we're probably not going to get a lot done. So it could be very productive, very active, and very exciting to see what we can do over Thursday and Friday. So let's not waste a minute. Let's enjoy this energy while it's here, because it's not always here. We've just come off a pause. So we can ride the wave, let's get on the train and ride it, see where it's going to take us. So thanks so much. Thanks for joining me today, and have a great couple of days. I'll be back to share with you again on Saturday. So take care, and goodbye for now. You know, I should have known. The traffic doesn't usually pick up. With the wind doesn't usually come in this direction. So the traffic is moving, it's active, it's on the path, it's on the road, it's going places. Yes, let's get on board with that. Thanks guys, bye.